Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. Last time, we set up our AE system and we made a kitchen, a gourmet kitchen, which is actually kind of nice. Infinite water, all sorts of things that are really cool. And then the AE system, which currently has some stuff in it. I don't have too much put in there quite yet. But yeah, so we are going to step away from the tech side of stuff and go to some magic. Even though technically Botania is not a magical mod, it is technically a tech mod. It's just based in magical stuff. The mechanics and stuff aren't magical. It's actually pretty much like any of your standard machines type stuff. So we are going to get into some Botania today. I spent some time, I sifted like 40 podzol. Yeah, something like that. And I have all of the mystical flower seeds except for one. Which is a bummer. But I'm going to place down for right now. Because I'm not tinning these yet. We might do that at some point. But I want the light blue flowers growing. We're going to need light blue for our house. Because I'm going to go with light blue wood. I think that'd look nice. These guys have been going on for quite a while, and if we grab our Wand of the Forest, we have a decent amount of mana. Not that much, but enough. Enough to get started. So, the quest booklet has us do a bunch of different stuff. We need a redstone mana spreader, and it's going to give us another mana spreader back, so we're not going to lose anything. But before we do anything, let's take up the Pure Daisy, and we're gonna move him. Now eventually we're gonna want to automate a lot of this stuff, especially the Pure Daisy. I don't know if there's gonna be a quest for it or not. I would assume there is. So getting a lot of, you know what, let's put them right down here. Getting a lot of different things would be good. I think I want down here to be another, to be some farms for crops and all that kind of stuff. Eventually, anyways. So let's put, you know what? Let's make a floating Pure Daisy. That's going to be nicer. So if we look at the recipe for this, the usage, if we put the Pure Daisy with a floating flower of any kind, it makes a floating daisy. Now the only question is, how do we get the flowers? Well, I have a feeling. I wonder if this is changed. Did we get anything? No. That's not working. What if we break it? I mean, obviously that wasn't fully grown. Let's try one that's fully grown. And we break it. And we got flower petal. So that doesn't work. So we need to get a flower of some sort. If we look at how to get these flowers, there's no recipes. But there is. We need to get floral fertilizer. Floral fertilizer right here, which is just 4 of any of the this stuff, or dandelion yellow and rose red. 2 of each of those. So I guess let's get a couple. Yeah, we have plenty of bone meal. Let's just, isn't there another way? No. Some mod packs there will be other ways, but let's just get some more petals. Tinning this stuff would be good, I think, at some point, but right now don't really need to. So white, orange, black, and yellow, and we take all that with a piece of bone meal, and we'll make the floral fertilizer. So yeah, I think we're gonna start tinting those. I'll make some more podzol. I'll have to get some of these guys going. How many? Okay, that just has a bunch of spruce saplings. So if I do green section, something like that, I should be able to get at least a couple trees going. So we'll fill those back up, and I'll put all the saplings away. So now what we need to do is we need to find an area that has a bunch of dirt. I don't think it has to be, I do not believe it has to be grass. But this will give us at least a couple of flowers, and the flowers we can use to make floating flowers, which are really useful. So let's just come out here, and I'll do it right here. Let's keep torches nearby. So something like this, and I will break this back down soon enough. But floral fertilizer, and we got 3 flowers. So it doesn't really matter which flowers we get, because all I wanted was just a flower. This is going to allow us to make floating pure daisies, and this is going to allow us to make 3 of them actually. Now there is one more thing that we're going to need to do, and in order to do this we do need grass, and specifically we need to bone meal some grass, and then the shears I made will actually come in handy. So where did I put those? I put them, oh, they're still in my hotbar. So we need to go find some grass. There's some right over here. I don't really want to use that though, because I think I tore up all of the grass over there. I don't need much, so let's just run over here. I don't remember. Did I tear up all of the grass? No. Cool. Well, 1 is enough for right now. So let's get that. I think I'm gonna come back with some dirt. Let's just fly. It'll be easier. Let's grab some dirt. We have plenty of dirt now, so it's not that big of a concern. And let's just fill this with dirt again, and light it up, make sure it's well lit. If we get mobs spawning over here, I'll probably kill them, but what we can do is just set this back up, watering can, get the grass to spread. And then I want to go get some more bone meal, and we're just going to get a decent amount of grass, because this is something that's pretty commonly used in Botania, is the long grass. So we'll fly back over and deal with this. So this needs to shear leaves again. And you know what, let's just watering can these guys, and I'll let it do like 1 more after this, but shearing all those leaves should give us plenty of podzol. So once it puts those, there we go. I'll let that do its thing, and then let's grab 2. So we'll put some more flowers in here. And that should give me plenty of leaves. This has plenty in there. I could probably let that run for a little bit, but this is gonna get, let's do 1 more. Once it places the saplings back, it does have more saplings, right? It should. It just takes it forever sometimes. So once we get that done, I will watering can these again. Yeah, I'm tired of waiting. Let's get 1 more mega sapling. Alright, and I will be back momentarily. All those hostile, all those friendly creatures. So basically if we just bone meal the grass here, we'll get plenty of stuff. And then I'm gonna grab all of this. So plenty of grass. I don't think we'll need any more grass anytime soon. What else did we get? We got some potato and carrot seeds. I'm gonna throw this stuff out because I don't need it right now. And there we go. I'll keep the flowers though. The flowers are nice. So we'll fly back over, and we'll get into making some stuff with Botania again. So first things first, I'm gonna throw all of this in here with this. I don't know that we'll need any poppies or dandelions, so for the time being, I'll just throw those in here. And let's switch this back to no. Alright, so we have some stuff we need. So what I wanted to make was a floating flower. In order to make a floating flower, we need pasture seeds, which is the grass, and a little bit of mana. It's not that much. And then we take a piece of dirt, and for example, this we need 2 glowstone, our flower, and that's pretty much it. And then this way we can make floating flowers. So why make floating flowers? Well, basically it allows you to put the flowers anywhere. Typically you have to plant them on grass. I was doing stuff here. Typically you have to plant them on grass, and well, sometimes that's not the best of ways to, like, your dirt rather, and sometimes you don't want to place dirt down and then place them there. Sometimes they'll get washed away, stuff like that will happen. So typically it's just kind of a pain to deal with a flower on the ground, but we take 2 glowstone, make a glimmering flower, pasture seed, and dirt, mix the floating flower, and then we can switch it to the floating pure daisy. And now we can place this anywhere we want. And we can then go ahead and surround it with some oak wood. And it will do its job. So it's basically just a way to get stuff off the ground. Now we're going to need to make a redstone mana spreader. This is basically just a mana spreader with a piece of redstone. So piece of gold and a petal. So let us go grab some more supplies. I'm gonna grab a bit of redstone, probably like a half a stack. Eventually, when we have, you know, a bunch of AE set up, what I'll do is I'll probably have the Botania area off on one spoke of this, and make it so that I have a crafting terminal nearby. We also need some gold, so let's grab like 4 blocks of gold. Botania uses quite a bit of gold, so having a little bit extra won't hurt. But this should change over here in a second and be done. There we go. So just get all that, and we should be good to go to make mana spreader and redstone mana spreader. And that's all we have to do. So if we want to make anything better, we need elven mana spreaders. Those are not easy to make. We don't have access to them yet because we need mana petals are not a problem, but we need elementium, which requires well, we don't even know how to make it yet. It should just be, yeah, we don't have access to that. It is the elven portal, which is in here. I guess I haven't looked at this yet. So in order to do this, we need Terra Steel, which is going to be a pain to make. It requires a lot of mana. So just basically a lot of stuff. That's going to be decently far in the distance before we can do anything with this. So let's get some more supplies. We do have one piece of terra steel, but yeah. So let's see what else it wants us to make. So we need to make runes. Well, in order to make runes, we're gonna need we're gonna need this mana spreader, and I'm gonna put him like so, just for now. And we need to make a Runic Altar. And it's pretty easy. It either needs a mana pearl or a mana diamond, with 5 living rock. So let's get 8 more stone. Cooking up. Does this have, let's see, Steve's workbench? No. Let's see, what else could I do to automate? Does it have block breakers at all? We do have some block breakers. And that's pretty expensive though. I can always do autonomous activators with a pickaxe. That works. I'll have to figure out a way to automate this. So what it is I needed a diamond or an ender pearl. How many diamonds do we have? I don't think it doesn't really matter. Let's take half a stack over there. Yeah, that'll leave us with more than a stack. Diamonds are pretty commonly used in this as well, so getting all of the stuff that we need is gonna be fun. So let's harvest some of these. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna 10 all the different crops. Now we need the cyan, but by the way, you can make the cyan with it's blue and green. So yeah, that's all you have to do. We will handle that later. So let's get a mana diamond. Let's get 2, and then I can do something like this. Alright, so mana, Runic Altar. So we'll just put the Runic Altar right there. We're going to direct that there, and we're going to need some more of this stuff. So in order to do anything with the Runic Altar, so the 2 things that it wants us to make right now is Rune of Water and Rune of Fire. Rune of Water, Rune of Fire. So these are both pretty easy. We're going to need 3 mana steel each. So 6 mana steel. Should have enough mana. One of the next things we're going to want to do is upgrade our power generation when it comes to Botania. We're going to need fishing rod, reed, bone meal, sugarcane, whatever. So that's been damaged, so we're going to need a little bit more string, sticks, and this. Easy enough. So let's go ahead and get the string, and then the fire rune is going to require a piece of netherrack, gunpowder, and nether wart. All pretty much easy. So we need 2 string. So the nether brick, it's just a piece of netherrack, smelt it up. So we take care of that. And then gunpowder. I forgot about that. Let's smelt that up. Grab a piece of gunpowder, and yeah, we should be good to go. So one of the things I'm going to want to do relatively soon with all of this is we need to automate a bunch of different things, and one of the big things we're going to need a lot of is mana. Mana is everything in Botania. We're also going to need we don't need to automate too much else, but for now, let's see, we have everything. Nether wart. And then we have bone meal over there. So I would like to automate sugarcane as well. And I think the way I'm going to do that is I'll probably do something more vanilla than anything else. So all you do is throw the items here. So nether wart, nether brick, gunpowder. 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? Is that not the right kind of nether wart? So you can shift right click to remove the items. So why did that not work? So 3 mana steel. And that is same thing, yeah. Okay. Nether wart, gunpowder, nether brick. Oh, you have to click it. Okay. Now, this is an older version of Botania, so I'm going to be kind of derping a little bit with that kind of stuff just because I'm not used to some of the stuff. So hopefully we have enough generation. We might want to look into getting... Alright, so you put that there and click it. So yeah, you need to use a piece of living rock at the end to get your runes. So there is 3 runes of fire. I'm going to store those in here. There's a total of like, well, there's 7, 4, and 4. So yeah, there's a lot of runes. That's what, 15 different runes. So let's grab the bone meal and we should be good to do this. Click it, and hopefully we have enough mana in here. Let's take a look. Does it want us to make hydropower? Okay, hydrangeas. These are really good to get more mana. So what's the recipe for a hydrangea? These should not be too bad to make. Blue, of course, we need cyan. Okay. So drop that, click, and we have the water. So there is that reward. Now, typically using runes does not actually use them up. Oh, and there's also mana runes. So there's 16 different runes. So I'm gonna probably get, I can't remember, does this have iron? What kind of chests do we have available to us? The normal ones. Okay. But there isn't there a mod in this? If we look at Storage Wars, compact chests, yeah. So we're gonna look into that real quick just to make things a little bit nicer over here. But while we wait, we're gonna need 3 things. We're gonna need bone meal, we're gonna need a blue and a green, and we're gonna need some crop sticks. So blue, green, bone meal these, and hopefully we get cyan pretty quickly. Let's take a blue and come on. Mystical green. Cyan? Nope. Dang it. Come on, cyan. Green. Alright, last time's blue. Dang it. Alright, so I'm going to put these down here for right now. Don't need the... we'll need the bone meal here soon. Let's grab some more crop sticks. I have plenty. I believe we got a quest reward and got a whole bunch from that. So, can we just get cyan, please? Weeds. That's not cyan. Alright, so we're going to need the wooden hoe. We're going to do that. And hopefully we can get the cyan pretty quickly. That way we can make the hydrangeas. So hydrangeas are actually in this pack, they'll be really good. because most of the passive flowers, there was a change of Botania not too long after this version, I don't think, where they basically the mod maker made it so that all passive flowers decay after like 2 or 3 in-game days, and they just become dead bushes, and that affects weeds. That affects the day blooms, nightshades, and hydrangeas. The passive, hey, cyan, cool. Finally, there is a passive flower that is that is lava generation, but they decided that that one didn't matter as much because, well, it's lava. Lava generation is difficult enough as it is. So how many flower petals are we gonna need? Hydrangeas require 3 cyans. Alright, and then see, one of those needs to be a mana. We're gonna need a pink and then 2 blue. Alright, so there's that. I did try growing these, by the way, without crop sticks, and I grew an orange one and got white flower petals, so I don't know what's up with that. It doesn't seem to work, so let's just keep using the crop sticks. And yeah, eventually I'm going to grow all of them, because why not? So 1 pink. Alright, so we need to throw into here a blue and a cyan and get mana petals, because mana petals was actually taken, like, completely removed from Botania not too long after this version, like I said. So we need to go here, put this down, put all that stuff in there. Let's grab wheat seed, and there's the hydrangea. So that should be a quest here, and it is. We're gonna get a second one, and that's pretty much it. Cool. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to call the episode here. I do want to see what other quests we have, like if there's any easy ones to get, but I think we need to build a nice little area for Botania. I'm trying to think. So Thaumcraft is going to need a decently big area. Botania is going to need an alright sized area, like not super big but not super small. We'll need a lot of room for mana generation. So Agricraft can go underneath as well. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to build another platform, probably just out of cobblestone. Whoops. And because I don't have, how much stone do I have right now? 400. That's could be enough. We could grow. Okay, so this is going to be the agriculture stuff. I'm going to have my tree farm up here, and then down below we're going to have different crop farms as we need them. So I want to take all the Botania stuff and move it somewhere else. And I'm trying to think of what else can we have with it. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But I'm going to get a little bit more space for Botania. And let's see. We need to make hopper, hawk, orchids, and then the brewing stuff. And that's pretty much all we can do right now. How bad is it to make the hopper hawk? The hopper hawk is gray, light gray, a rune of air, which we haven't made yet, and redstone roots. So I want to get some more mana production going. So before we end the episode, there is one last thing I want to make, and that is a mana tablet. These guys. So it requires 8 living rock and a diamond or mana pearl. Mana pearls, by the way, are just it's the same thing as mana diamonds, except it's ender pearl. So we'll do that. Do we have 8? We have 7. So let's get our 8 stone. And what this does is going to allow us to essentially move all of the mana that we've produced. So if I break these guys, and I'm going to augment them with some nightshades. So let's see how many. We have 6 day blooms. Let's make some nightshades as well. How much are these? Black, purple, and gray. Black. We're gonna need more pods, so we're gonna need purple and gray. So just doing this, we can harvest all these guys, and just start putting stuff in here. So I am going to make some nightshades. I guess I'll make one on camera. What is it? So it's 1 purple, 1 gray, 2 black. 1 purple, 1 gray, and I just need another black. Do this. We'll grab 4 seeds. Oops, I grabbed the wrong thing. Oh well. So do those, and that will make the nightshade. So nightshades are the opposite of day blooms. They produce when it's night. So you do a combination of those, you can get kind of as much mana as you'd want whenever you want. It's kind of a constant production. And then you take the mana tablet, we take our wand to the forest, we can right click this and tell it to put from the pool to the tablet, and we put this here and it absorbs the mana, and now we have portable mana. Doesn't have much, but now we can break this and all of this stuff and not worry about it. So I can move all of Botania. So that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to move Botania. I think I'm going to go... I want to keep most of the stuff kind of close. So I think Botania is going to go over this direction. We'll have Thaumcraft over here. Blood Magic will be kind of in between. I think that'd be kind of cool. Blood Magic doesn't need much. I will probably run a channel for a terminal over there. But other than that, we don't really need much. So I'm going to extend this platform out. I think for now, is there any exchangers? Hey, there is. There's even a creative one, but we can't make it. Resident exchangers, they're pretty expensive. But not that expensive. We'll need a tesseract for it, but that's just some Enderium, hardened glass, and diamonds. It's a little expensive, but it won't be that bad later. But these guys allow you to exchange blocks. The other option is the wand focus of what is it called? Equal trade, which we don't have the research for it, so we can't see how to make it. But that's the other method if we want to do magic stuff. So what I might do is I might try to make, whoops, I keep doing that. I might try to make more stone brick. I don't know yet. So I'll figure it out. I'll try to decide about how big I want the area to be. It'll probably be It's probably this size or close-ish. I believe this one is 25 by 25. We might do... Actually, we might do that as well and just go out this way. Do a 5 bridge, do 25 by 5 by 25, and go from there. So I am going to get smelting some more cobblestone and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!